All right, folks, I want to take you one page at a time through a really quick summary of what happened. I know some of you might be a little bit confused about certain areas, what was happening, especially this it thing. So I want to walk you through really briefly each page, that way you don't feel lost. Okay, so if you feel a note that you're going, ooh, I should maybe write that down to help me figure out the stuff, go for it. All right, so I'm going to start on page 43. That's the very beginning. On this page, we find out that Meg is on a mission to get her brother. She has returned to this creepy town where the creepy kids are at, and nothing is there. That's essentially what's happened on page 43. All right, now, going forward, page 44. On page 44, Meg is having this conversation within herself. So it goes between first person and third person point of view a lot. And Meg has been told by Mrs. Whatsit, this ominous being, that she has something that can destroy it. Now, it is the name of a creature. Turns out it is a giant brain. And it has her brother, Charles Wallace. So while she's walking to find her brother, Mrs. Whatsit tells her she has something that can defeat it, something that can defeat the creature. All right? And this is where you're kind of hinted about one of the steps. Okay, then page 45, that's when Meg reaches where it, the creature, and her brother are. And her brother is not himself. He's essentially being hypnotized. It's not him. And while she's looking at it, she's being challenged by it. So she's not sure what to do. She keeps thinking about Mrs. Whatsit, and then she goes, I have something that can destroy it. That thing is love. Love can destroy it and save Charles Wallace. All right, now we go to page 46. Page 46, Meg uses love to defeat it, the creature. She uses love to snap Charles Wallace out of this hallucination, and she's able to save him. She's able to save Charles Wallace. Okay? Now, page 47 is the very end of the story. Page 47, obviously, Meg, Charles Wallace, they get home. So that's part of the crossing. We know they made it home. But she learned something as well. This whole time, she's kind of learning about the power of love and what it can do, how it can be good. Kind of one of those old school themes, love conquers all type situation, right? All right, now what I'm going to have you do is go ahead and turn to page 48. And we're going to set you up for step 5. Okay, now step 5 asks you a pretty basic question. Hey, what were the steps of the return stage that appeared? Now, the one step I'm going to give you, because it was implied, it wasn't directly stated in the excerpt. Ready? Here it comes. The one step that was implied was all the way at the very beginning. It was the refusal of the return. Okay, the refusal step, the hero does not want to return to their original life. Now, Meg is our hero. She doesn't want to return to her life because she does not have her brother, Charles Wallace. She will not go back to regular life until she has him. So that means, obviously, 3 steps were 100% showcased. The magic flight was in there. The rescue from without was in this piece. The crossing, I already hinted what that was pretty heavily. So I'm going to give you, let's say, about 2 minutes. Talk it out with your group. What do you believe is the magic flight? So what do you believe is the final challenge or task for Meg? And what precisely is the rescue from without? All right, take about 2 minutes. Talk it out with your group. Okay, let's go ahead and start at the very, very end, the final step for Meg, which is the crossing. So, folks, what exactly is her crossing? There's a physical one, and there's something else, too. What was her crossing, Chloe?
The physical one is when she, she goes up in her dad's line. The paragraph is 68, where dad's, running off the lawn. And then the other one is kind of where Miss What's It and Miss Who and Miss Which. And they're sorry, I can't say goodbye. And then it was take them away.
Okay, so Chloe brings up a really good point. She talks about, well, the most obvious thing is that, hey, she gets home, Meg makes it home, father is able to reunite with mother, all of those things. Now, the crossing generally has a lesson. So what exactly was Meg's lesson that she learned with this whole journey of saving father and then going, oh, dang, I got to save Charles? What was her major lesson that she learned there, guys? Love is key. Oh, it's so sweet. Oh, my goodness. Okay, so that gives us two more steps that we've got to figure out. The magic flight. So what was her final challenge to get home? And her rescue from without. So let's talk about the magic flight. What exactly was her flight? That's it?
I said 51 through 54 when she figures out that when she makes her brother snap out of that tent of the she's in the bed.
Okay. Taylor said specifically between paragraph 51 and 54, she's able to get her brother out of that trance that it has him under, and she's able to rescue him as a result. Did anyone say, it could be a different area, or they were thinking something else?
I kind of put the speaker without when it's not the one who's not the next slide when it's what's it, I think, so that she has something that it doesn't, but she has to find it herself.
Okay, Chloe said maybe that discussion of Mrs. What's It going, hey, you've got this, you can destroy it. Maybe these are both really good thoughts. You're both on the right track. I would accept both as an answer 100%. The main idea here, her final challenge is get the brother. Get him, bring him home. Okay? Last but not least, what exactly is the rescue from without? Okay, now the rescue from without is a something. It could be an entity. It could be a human. It could be something else entirely that's pushing this character to make that final haul to get home. What is that rescue from without? Christian? It's love! Oh my gosh, it's love. It's the power of love. And I'm thinking of songs from the 90s right now that you guys have no idea about. So, some people might say, well, the rescue from without could be Mrs. What's-It. Mrs. What's-It could also be considered the person, the being, the entity that's kind of pushing Meg. You can do this. You can make it work. Other people could say it's Charles Wallace. Charles Wallace is the reason that I have to do this final step as well. So those could all work. Yeah, Chloe, what's your question?
I think that, for 55, where Miss What's-It, she could go up and take her home. I put that as a rescue because she said, how Dustin says about confusing her, and then she goes with What's-It, and she ends up home.
Yeah, so the idea of Mrs. What's-It again, kind of being that last creature thing that's really helping her. That could be it as well. All right, folks, at this point then, it's time for you to go ahead and answer your out question about how the story helps you understand the return stage.